Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Anarchy Land. This is Tracy. Alright, we're going to talk about a few things. Now, I'm not going to go in detail with the coronavirus. We already know what the narrative is. The official narrative is it came from a meat market. It's already been proven that it did not come from a meat market. It came from a lab. Whether it has strains of HIV or not, I don't really see why it matters at this point. Could it be? Yes. Would I put it past the governments? No. This has been an act of terrorism. Now, think about what the word itself means. It is to do the maximum harm as possible. Well, not only it has people been dying from this, but they got other people so terrified, they're almost afraid to go out in public. Last night, I was watching TV, and out of the blue, I sneezed. I got that look. You know that look you get when you suddenly sneeze in public? You didn't feel it coming, it just came? Yeah. Even my dog gave me that look. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You raised in a barn? Cover your mouth. You know, that's the look I got from him. That was my dog giving me the look, okay? People, let's use common sense here, okay? The Iowa caucus. What a joke. Almost as much as a pathetic State of the Union, which I did not bother wasting my time to watch. The Democratic Party, we all know these Tea Parties are an illusion. They do not actually exist. Peter LaValle, a host of Crosstalk on RT, had 3 guests. One of them was the first person, it was a lawyer. Her name was Rory, out of Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. She's the only one I've heard lately acknowledge that the only reason Trump is Republican is because that's where the opportunity presented itself. Now, they also brought up the fact that Elizabeth Warren did the same thing. She was Republican. When opportunity to move up presented itself, she joined the Democrat Party. For no other reason than there was an opportunity. Former VP pedophile Biden, he's all over the place. He doesn't even know where the hell he belongs or where he should be, other than in a home for the completely insane. That's it. Whereas Bernie Sanders, as far as I know, he has always said, I am a socialist. He's never apologized for it, and he's never deviated from it. He has always been consistent. Now, do we really want these people to keep flip-flopping? Trump was Democrat, became Republican for an opportunity. Warren, that did the exact same thing. Then you have all these other jokers that nobody really cares about. Bloomberg's being shoved down our throats and kicked up our rears at every opportunity they get. No, I'm not going to vote for him. I don't care. Oh, the protests that happened last month, I said they were completely in vain. The only thing you accomplished if you went was getting your face in a national database. That's all you accomplished. Because all the laws have gone through, and now the government, state level governing of Kentucky is working on getting those same laws in Kentucky. They started in California. Nobody raised a voice. Now they're in Washington, D.C. You're not allowed to have a gun. New York City, you're not allowed to. You're not really allowed to defend yourself at all, hardly. And now Virginia, Kentucky, Michigan, you can have an open carry gun if you have the license. But if you're a black belt and you defend yourself without telling that person black belt, which It's completely stupid. Because as soon as you tell somebody, back off, I have an advance about martial arts, the drunker they get, the more martial arts expert they are. Until they get their ass handed to them, and the person with the black belt goes to jail for a while. That's Michigan for you. Anyway, moving on. Trump announced his deal with Century last week, and it's a scheme. I should say scam. Yeah, it's not a scheme. Well, it's a scheme, alright. But the right word is scam. Now, I've tried doing research on conflicts in the Middle East up till and prior to 1945. I couldn't really find much. Besides the Armenian genocide that was committed by the Ottoman Empire, there was nothing, really. So, I've said all along, if you want peace in the Middle East, and I'm not saying go kill off the Israeli citizens, make them Palestinian citizens, and make it Palestine again. Make Palestine great again. That will get rid of a lot of the conflicts. And also get rid of, dissolve Saudi Arabia as well. They're not necessary. They do nothing but cause trouble. As far as this little scam they got going with them and Israel hate each other, no. No, and I don't believe they hate them and Iran hate each other either. Not since a couple weeks ago, friends. Ben Solomon is reaching out to the Rahmani of Iran to work things out. Yeah. Because he knows what all the others will not admit is when the opportunity comes, Netanyahu will throw them under the bus. Now, bottom line, okay, this is what we do to avoid the winter illnesses. Keep our hands as clean as possible. We try to keep our personal environment, our home, as clean as possible. Do not use a glass more than twice without cleaning it. Which one use this? Like, after I use this, drink this, I'm going to clean it with dishwater, dish soap. I can't even talk this morning. And then use it. Then after second use, just repeat. We use onion and garlic. I'm not talking about powders. I mean actual onions and garlic in the cooking during the winter. This is just the way we avoid colds. I'm not saying do this. I'm not saying don't do this. I'm saying it's what we do. And so far, we have not been sick. We've been doing this for about 5 years. I have not had the flu shot in almost 7 years. And I have not had the flu in 7 years. So, she hasn't had it in 6. I mean, actually 5. She had to get it when we first came here to go to school. But other than that, she hasn't had it. And she hasn't had the flu either. So, go figure. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. And we'll call this midweek update. Until later, be well, be safe.